think you're just walking into a store. Wrong. The moment you step inside, you're already in their kill zone. The first 15 feet, lighting, carts, displays, all designed to break down your defenses and reset your brain into buy mode. Take a cart? That simple choice makes you spend 41% more on average. It's not just shopping, it's conditioning. The decompression zone is the ambush. The question is, can you recognize the trap before you're caught? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. You think the fight begins in the aisles. It doesn't. It starts the second your boots cross the line at the entrance. Those first 15 feet are not empty space. They are the battlefield perimeter. Every step you take is already mapped against a strategy designed to strip away your awareness and reframe your mission. It's called the decompression zone. To you, it looks like open floor and a harmless greeting. To them, it's the moment they reset your state of mind from the outside world into the controlled environment of consumption. The decompression zone is short in distance but long in effect. In that small stretch, your senses shift. The noise of the parking lot fades, the cool, sterile air grabs your skin, and your eyes must adjust to a new set of lights. These are not accidental features. They are deliberate entry conditions, tuned to lower your guard. Commanders on the battlefield shape terrain to slow an opponent's advance. Retail commanders do the same, except the prize is not land. It's your money. The ordinary shopper sees carts lined to the side, bright lights overhead, and racks of goods stacked in view. None of these are random. Each has a tactical purpose. Carts, for example, are not there to serve you. They anchor you. Military planners know the value of a heavy pack. It changes your pace, it commits you to slower movement, it makes you plant yourself deeper in the field. Retail carts perform that same function. Once you grip the handle, research shows your spending rises sharply. You've taken on weight and with it, obligation. The path from that point forward bends toward filling the carrier. After the carts, you meet what the industry calls speed bumps. Seasonal displays, discount bins, or giant stacks of brightly packaged goods. They are not meant to be efficient. They are meant to cut your stride. Tacticians use obstacles to stall a unit's march, to break cohesion, to channel them where fire can be concentrated. The display that looks like clutter is an economic version of a minefield, stopping you from walking straight to your target. It forces you to pause, to look left and right, to engage with the environment longer than you planned. And when your pace drops, your guard drops too. That's when the lighting takes hold. Retail giants adjust bulbs and temperature so the air feels calm, almost comforting. Shadow and glare are removed, replaced by a soft field. The shift is subtle but powerful, like smoke used in war to mask troop movement. You think you just stepped into better conditions, but in reality, You've entered a manipulated zone where your sight and mood have been engineered. Calm nerves lead to weaker resistance. Hesitation turns into browsing. Browsing turns into capture. From overhead you may feel space, but your path is already locked. Every angle was planned long before you arrived. Where you pause, where you turn, where you finally surrender momentum and move deeper into the aisles. It mirrors battlefield doctrine. Enemy units rarely walk freely. They move along lanes designed by whoever controls the ground. That is what's happening under your feet when you stroll what you consider an innocent store threshold. Most people imagine they're untouched by this. They think choice equals freedom. But freedom of movement vanishes the instant command of space is lost. The store has already taken initiative. It moves you, not the other way around. That's why communication with yourself at this stage is critical. Recognizing the layout as an ambush is your early defense. If you see the decompression zone not as a friendly entrance but as unfriendly ground, you seize back initiative. You stop the automatic shift into buying mode because you call the trick by name. Think of it like stepping into an area under observation. You would never cross carelessly. You'd have a plan, discipline, and situational awareness. The smart shopper does the same. Eyes up, pace steady, purpose intact. You step through those doors not as a passive target but as a soldier aware of hostile territory. That awareness, simple, sharp, unflinching, is your shield against tactics designed to drain you. But this opening salvo is only phase 1. The operation continues beyond the entry lane. And what waits deeper inside the aisles is even more precise, aimed not at slowing you down but steering you toward the items you thought were your own choice. The entrance isn't neutral ground. It's not just a threshold. It's the opening strike in a calculated campaign to capture your wallet. Every element there functions as part of a system: light, air, sound, and spacing. Together they set conditions to move you into submission before you even confront the aisles. That's why you must treat every store entry as hostile ground. Walk in with a plan. Keep discipline. Don't let their tactics dictate your pace, your choices, or your mission. Subscribe and join a community that studies conflict both abroad and at home, where the battle is your freedom to choose.